What's up, guys? We're doing Sega Touring Car Championship, and I got my Dream Pie right here ready to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a race. We're going to succeed in finishing the race, and then we're going to upload our score to Xiden's leaderboard, which is now revived. It's been revived for like 6 months now, but this game is balls hard, okay? And if you're familiar with this channel, you know that I've already mentioned plenty of times, like, I'm not a racing kind of guy. You know, I grew up playing Twisted Metal and Mario Kart and Crazy Taxi. Like, those aren't traditional racing games. But it wasn't until I got my Saturn online, and, you know, which I really only cared about Duke Nukem 3D back then. And then we played Sega Rally, and I was like, ooh, I actually like this. Like, I was surprised at how much I was enjoying Sega Rally. And, yeah, Sega makes me think that, hey, maybe it's possible that you can like racing games. And I'll tell you right now, I've warmed up to this game, and I really never thought I would, because this game is just so hard. I think it's like the hardest racing game I've ever played. And I hope I get 27-9. Alright. That's not so good, but we'll have to deal with it. And as you can see, I'm doing automatic, which is really not recommended. And, you know, you can kind of do okay with automatic on the first couple of tracks, but it's that third track where you really realize, like, ooh, this is really tough. So I'm going to talk a little bit less here, because I got to do good. I got to not mess up. So let's see what we can do. I want to end this race with like a remaining of 15 seconds. I think that would be considered a good race. And I am using the 3D control pad because everybody on the internet says that it's necessary to use it, and I can see what they mean. Yeah, I definitely do much better with the analog 3D fat pad. And something that's kind of annoying, I mean, not annoying, it's not a big deal, but, you know, the racing wheel, like, I have the racing wheel, and I would not recommend using the racing wheel for this game at all. And I also have the mission stick, which, unfortunately, is not compatible with this game at all. And usually, like, if a game supports the 3D fat pad, the analog, it will also support the mission stick, but not always. So, okay, 15 seconds is what I said, right? 15 is what I said. Come on. Okay. 15. 7th place. I mean, yeah, I guess it's okay. I'm still in the game right now. The second track is where this will make or break, you know, this whole thing. So here we go. I really got to do a good job on this one. Like, okay. It's all about letting go of the gas. I don't really feel like I need to utilize the brakes until I get to that third track. Doing good so far. I really can't complain about this yet. Oof, that's not what we wanted to do. Okay. Not bad, not bad. First lap, we did a good job. And there is something about this game that I actually like a lot, and I'll talk about it later. Because when I got my racing wheel, you know, I burned every racing game that existed, and I found that some racing games had a problem that I really wasn't okay with. And Virtua Racing Deluxe is one of those that comes off the top of my head immediately that has this problem. And technically, even Daytona also has this problem. Oh, wow. I'm doing great. I'm doing a really good job here. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think I did great there. Holy shit. But anyway, this game, you just do 2 laps. 2 laps. I love that. Like, say, at Virtual Racing Deluxe, it's like, what is it, like 10 laps or something ridiculous? 8 laps. Daytona, you have to do like 8 laps sometimes. Like 3 laps, like, come on. Like, that's like, I guess that wasn't the standard yet at this point in time, but as time went on, I don't know, man. If I'm doing a racing game, I just want to do 3 laps. But the fact that this does 2 laps, I actually appreciate that. It's good for like my ADHD. Like, okay, I gotta focus here. This is when, yeah. Oh no. We're still in the game though. I know what you're thinking. And you're thinking, wow, he's throwing the match right now. But that's not the case. You'll see. You'll see. Oh my God. It still has not been thrown. The match has not been thrown. And I'm going to tell you why. After. I'll tell you why. Oh my God, I might do it. I think we did it. We did it. Okay, so the reason why I didn't throw it and the reason why I was able to win was because I did so good on those first 2 tracks that you can go bumper to bumper on the 3rd track all you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. How did I do compared to my heart's kind of racing right now. And there's this phenomenon that happens with me with this game in particular. And again, like, I know it's because I'm not a racing guy. Like, I'm not like passionate about these types of games. So what happens to me is the more I play this game in one day, the shittier I get. I mean, I've had situations where I was, I would literally, like, the first race of the day, it's always the best. And that's what happened today. I mean, this is the first race of my day, and I managed to win. If I did it again, guaranteed I'm not going to win the second time. I even had situations where I was grinding this game all day, and I couldn't even get to the 3rd track. First race, I get to the 3rd track. I even get to the 2nd lap of the 3rd track. And then all of a sudden, it's over. I can't get to the 3rd track for the rest of the day, and I have to just stop playing. Wow, that was actually better than, not by much, but that was the best I've ever done. Okay, so now we are going to upload our score to Xiden's leaderboard. And there is like a setup process that you have to like get configured. So I'll put a link to that in the description. We go to submit data here. So I have my Dream Pi connected, all configured, all ready to go, connected to the internet. Everything should just work out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So it's going to bring me back to it's going to like restart the game. Yeah, here, now we're good. It's all over with that. Now we have to take out our Sega touring car disc and put in our Planet web browser disk, which I have burned to a disk. And check the link in the description. Everything that you need is there. I was looking over the video of the race, and like I said, I made a comment saying, I did so good in those first 2 races that I was able to kind of, be sloppy in the 3rd race. I mean, obviously I didn't do like so amazing, but when you are practicing this game, like pretty much at least every week for like months, for like 2 months basically, and you can like suddenly like complete a race, like it just feels so good. I mean, it's crazy to think about how bad I was at Sega Touring Car. Like I wish I recorded it the first time I played. I thought this game was like impossible. And yeah, I mean, you just got to stick with it. And I hate to say that. I hate that, like giving that cliche advice. Okay, so we're connected to my email. You go to create mail. Okay, so I wish I had my keyboard plugged in here, but okay, now we go to attachments, add attachment. This is the cool thing about Saturn. Even back then, you could email save files to other people. There it is. Yes, click that. I guess it's there. It must be there. So let's send this. And should be all good. Mail sent. Okay, let me check my email on my phone just to make sure that I actually did send something. I did. It did. It did send. I guess that's it. I think it's all done. Okay, so it should all be set up, all good to go. Let's check that leaderboard. Let's go down to records. Let's do our thing. Press Y. Check the ranking. Check the ranking. So it's not instant when you upload your score. Just give it like a couple of days, and then you will see it. And we will see where I placed in the leaderboard. And you know what, maybe in the future I'll do the event races, but let's right now check the English Saturn leaderboard. And look at that, I came in 3rd place with my 3 minutes and 3 second score. What up? Yeah, I mean, if I just practice manual transmission, I'm sure I could get under 3 minutes at some point. We'll see. But that's it for now, guys, and I hope that you know, if you have Sega Touring Car, if you have a Netlink, if you have a Raspberry Pi that you can turn into a Dream Pi, I would highly suggest you get your name on the scoreboard.